Okay, welcome again to a second tutorial. Today I'm going to introduce to you the sampling design by using STATA. Okay, as you know, my name is Boniface Simpoli. I'm working with National Bureau of Statistics, Tanzania. Okay, first we need to know why researchers are doing sample. First, it is cost effectiveness. So sample most of the time used to save cost of the survey, cost of the data collection and the analysis at large. Thus people choose to do a sample just to save cost. Secondly, it is time efficient. As you know, sometimes research results may be needed immediately so as to respond on that problem. As we know, most of the research aim to solve the existing problems. So sometimes we find that some problems need quick response. So to cover the entire population sometimes may be time consuming, so that it may not good when the results of the research is needed immediately. So using sample can just come up with the results immediately. Third one is for the feasibility issues. Here it means that sometimes you may find that instead of covering the whole populations or the whole areas, using sample can create feasibility and which aim at time consuming and so forth. Fourth one is issue of the data quality. We know that sometimes researchers need to study behavior issues. So sampling, it may help in conducting a deep interview with a small group carefully. By doing this, it may end up with high quality result rather than considering the entire or larger group population. Third, the fifth one is sampling help in statistical analysis. Also, it helps when the population it is have a larger diversity. So this is some of the reason why people or why researcher choose to do sample instead of the entire population. Okay. Now, what is the types of the sampling design? Mainly, there are two types of the sampling design, which is probability sampling design and the non-probability sampling design. In probability sampling, we had simple randomness sampling, we had the systematic randomness sampling, we had the certified sampling, and the cluster. And while here in non-probability or non-randomness sampling, we have quota, we have the purposeful or judgment sampling, we have convenience or hazard sampling, we have snowball sampling, we have the safe selection sampling. So these are types of the sampling in both probability and non-probability sampling. Okay, today I'm going to show you how to do simple randomly sampling. First, simple randomly sampling is the types of probability sampling which researcher randomly select subset of participants from the populations. And each member of the population has equal chance to be selected. How to conduct simple random sampling? First, to do simple random sampling, we need to know the define the populations, number of the population. Second step is to choose the sample size. How many sample size you want to be selected from your sample. And this this second step is very important because it has mostly it's come from the cost issues and the time. So it depends with the resource, money, and the time which you have. Okay, so from here, I'm going to show you directly from STATA how this sampling is conducted. Okay, this is a STATA. This is a STATA software. Okay, first I need to open my do file. Yeah, this is my do file, and I'm going to set a working directory. Okay, this is my working directory. This is my working directory. I'm going to execute, and I'm going to execute. Second, after do execution, now I need to set which kind of the data I'm using. So I'm using Ukelewe DC. This is the data set which I'm using. So I'm going to execute them. Yeah, this is an executions. Now I can see yeah, this is a starter format. Yeah, once let me show you. Okay, sorry. Let me put here or whatever the place. probably put here. So this is a STATA format, STATA software with I can say almost 4 windows. Here is the result window. This one, this is the result window. We have command window. We have variable, and this is the rusty window. So as you can see, here this is my my data set. So to see how they look like, I can browse here. Can you browse to see how they look like? Okay, this is my entire populations, my entire population of the business establishment in Ukerewe District Council. There are in total 81. So first is to know the entire populations, as you can see here. Also, as you remember from my presentation here, first to know the defined population. So my defined population, I'm just count to see how many are they. This is a command to know the populations. Just to count to see how many are they. They are 81, which is correct. As you can see here, there are 81. So the second step, as you can see here, to choose the sample size. For our case, the sample size is 40%. We need to choose 40% of the entire population. That's how we do. We just write it sample 40%. This is how we do. This is writing 40%. Yeah, this is how to then we execute. Once you execute, you will find there are several observations. 49, 49 deleted. So once I browse it, I found 32 observations, which represent 40% of our entire populations. And so here our sample size is 32. So this is a first scenario. You may just create a sample size in percent wise or other way around. So this is how we do in sampling. So once we count it, we found that they are sample of 23 observations are selected to be involved in this sampled survey, as you can see here. Previous, there were almost 81 observations, but for now, we just only choose 32 observation, which almost I can say equal to 40% of the total population. That's how simple randomly samplings are done. So from here, it's where you can create a weight. Then here is where you can create a weight. So our weight here should be equal to sample divided by population. So it's like weight is equal to 20 divided by 80. 20 divided by 81. So weight here is almost I can say 20 divided by 81 is almost 0.2 something. So here it means that every one, no, here it's supposed to be 81 divided by 20. This will make sense. 81 divided by 20. Yeah, this is a 4. So here it means that each establishment, sampled establishment represent 4 other establishment in a given population. Okay, this is how we do in a simple randomly sampling, and thank you for watching. Welcome again to the next tutorial on the other types of sampling, which is systematic sampling. Thank you. Welcome again.